California in the mid-1970s, small towns once considered safe began whispering about a shadowy figure moving in the dark, the Golden State Killer. The fear was subtle, yet it lingered in quiet streets, leaving residents uneasy even in their own homes. Between 1974 and 1986, a wave of burglaries, sexual assaults, and murders swept across California. At first, police treated each case as separate incidents, but soon, the chilling pattern emerged. Families in suburban neighborhoods found themselves living in constant anxiety, never knowing when or where the next attack might occur. Over 100 burglaries, roughly 45 sexual assaults, and at least 13 murders were later linked to the same perpetrator. He struck at night, using bindings and leaving an anonymous, terrifying presence. Shadows in windows, open doors, and subtle signs became the hallmarks of his calculated approach. Investigators in the 1970s and 80s hit dead ends. Forensic tools were limited and leads went cold. Detectives pinned notes to boards, circled locations on maps, and waited, sometimes decades, for a breakthrough. The frustration was palpable, but they never gave up, determined to uncover the truth despite the odds. Years passed, but the investigation remained cold for decades. Then, in 2018, a breakthrough came from an unexpected place: modern forensic science. Investigators turned to DNA genealogy, a method that uses crime scene DNA to trace family connections through public genetic databases. By carefully analyzing the genetic matches, they could identify relatives of the suspect and gradually narrow down the list. This new approach transformed the case, turning years of frustration into hope. The relentless work of investigators, combined with cutting-edge technology, finally brought the Golden State Killer within reach, proving that even the most elusive criminals can eventually be found when science and persistence collide. On April 24, 2018, authorities arrested Joseph James D'Angelo, a former police officer. He later pled guilty in 2020 and received multiple life sentences, bringing some measure of justice to long-suffering families. The arrest marked the end of a decades-long nightmare, yet it also reminded everyone that the scars left behind could not be erased. Yet conviction cannot erase the pain. Behind every statistic are lives forever changed, families who remember and communities that remain altered. The emotional aftermath ripples across time, serving as a silent testament to resilience, remembrance, and the enduring hope for healing. The case of the Golden State Killer proves that persistence and evolving technology can expose even the darkest crimes. But it also reminds us to tell these stories with care, respecting the victims and their families. In the end, justice may shine light on the shadows, but it is human courage and dedication that truly illuminate the path.